Hi, I'm Cynthia Wright.
And I'm Jessica Harrington.
And you're watching
In the News!
Nothing compares to a quiet evening alone. Just the 1, 2. I was just counting on that never happened. I guess I'm dreaming again. Let's be more than this. Rock and roll, baby, don't you know that we're all alone now? I need something to sing about. Rock and roll, hey, don't you know, baby, we're all alone now. I need something to sing about. Rock and roll, hey, don't you know, baby, we're all alone now. Give me something to sing about. Nothing compares to a quiet.
Seniors are now under the pressure of completing the 60 hours of community service before they graduate this year. While many of the seniors don't have to worry, there are still a few that have a long ways to go. Not only is there pressure of completing community service hours, but there is plenty more on their minds, such as the senior pages that will need to be reserved pretty soon. Field reporter Lupe Beltran got a chance to talk to Amber Quintanilla about her plans on her community service and senior page.
Hi, I'm Lupe Beltran with In the News at CHS, and here I am with Amber Quintanilla. So, Amber, have you finished your community service hours?
No, I have not.
How are you planning on finishing up the 60 hours?
I hope that I can go to Camp Keep again this year.
Okay, so have you heard about our senior pages?
Yeah.
Are you planning on getting one?
Yeah, me and my best friend want to split a page together.
How are you guys planning on decorating it?
Just with pictures of us, like, from when we were younger, and then, like, some now, and then our own individual pictures.
Okay, thank you, and back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Lupe.
Horn Toads, do you have spirit? The Kalinga High cheerleaders are selling flags like these for their fundraiser to raise money for various supplies. These flags were made especially for Kalinga and can be proudly displayed throughout the school year. Field reporter Samantha Riccolo caught up with Mrs. Witt and a couple of cheerleaders to find out the details.
Hi, I'm Samantha Riccolo with In the News at CHS, and I'm interviewing Mrs. Witt and part of the cheer squad. So, Mrs. Witt, what are the flags for?
The flags are, for two reasons. The flags are to promote CHS school spirit, and they're also to benefit the fabulous cheerleaders of CHS.
Where can you buy them?
You can see Mrs. Deverick or myself. You can purchase them in the office, or you can see any cheerleader, and they'd be glad to sell you a flag.
And how much are each flag?
Well, we have the house flag,
For $30.
and we have the car flag,
For $20.
and we have the fantastic stadium flag.
For $10.
You heard it here first. You can buy the flags from any cheerleader, Mrs. Witt or Mrs. Deverick. Go out and support your cheerleaders.
Go Toads!
Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Samantha. There are plenty to go around. If they run out, don't be in despair. Cheerleaders can order more. Get yours today.
College night was last Wednesday at the Fresno Convention Center. Field reporter Anna Jerikoff caught up with Mrs. Solorio to get more information about college night.
Hi, I'm Anna Jerikoff with In the News at CHS. I'm here with Mrs. Solorio since we apparently can't find Miss Wagner, and we're interviewing her about the college night. So what is college night?
College night is for seniors to learn additional information on colleges, whether it be a 4-year college, a 2-year college, or vocational college.
Okay, so why is it beneficial for the students?
Students have an opportunity to talk to representatives from different colleges. There's actually representatives there at booths, and students are able to talk to them about financial aid, what programs they offer. So again, they're at the Fresno Convention Center, and students again will be able to talk to representatives from the college.
All right, thank you, Miss Solorio. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thanks, Anna.
Last week, Kalinga High held their annual Campbell Assembly. Students filed into the auditorium to watch the motivational presentation about trust and hard work. We sent out our field reporters, Anna Jerikoff and Casey Mata, to find out the effectiveness of the assembly.
Hi, I'm Anna Jerikoff with In the News at CHS. We're here with Mr. Campbell, interviewing him about the Campbell Assemblies. So, what is the purpose of the Campbell Assembly?
It's kind of a beginning of the year kickoff. It's kind of a motivational type assembly, usually upbeat, has a lot of things that kids that are interested in, and it's just a way to get the year started.
Do you think that these campful assemblies impact students?
I think over the years they've had a positive effect on kids. I think they start thinking about making wise decisions and that type of stuff, so I think it's a good thing.
Thank you, Mr. Campbell.
Hi, I'm Casey Mata with In the News at CHS, and I'm here talking to Jennifer Eldridge. So Jennifer, how do you think the Campfell presentation went today?
I think it went really good. It was really entertaining. It wasn't boring or anything, so.
Do you think it had a positive impact on the students?
I think it is a very positive impact. It tells us, not to do drugs and does good things, so.
Now, what other things do you think the school could do to help make a positive impact on the students here?
I think they could incorporate more clubs like Friday Night Live to keep us busy on weekends. That way we don't give in to peer pressure to like drugs and alcohol.
Okay, thank you, Jennifer. Now back to you guys at the studio.
Thanks, guys. Don't forget that sometimes it is hard to tell who you can or cannot trust. So remember, be wise, be caring, and be trustworthy. Let people know that you are someone that they can depend on. Let's start this year off right. The ASB Club works to make a great school year for the student body. You may be surprised to see how much effort goes into student activities. Field reporter Megan Schultz caught up with some of these hardworking students as they prepare for the first home football game of the year.
Hi, I'm Megan Schultz with In the News at CHS. Now we see the ASB Club members around all the time. They're always getting ready for games or dances or rallies. And I'm here to give you an inside scoop on the life of ASB.
Hi, I'm Megan Schultz with In the News at CHS, here with ASB advisor Mrs. Bonilla. What are the best and worst parts of ASB?
I think the best part is that we get to be planning all the time and try to bring new and exciting things in for our student body. The worst part is that it's pretty stressful. There's not a lot of downtime. And so if we're not planning for this year, we're planning for next year. And so there's never really a break, which is good and bad. It's just a really exciting place to be.
Okay, well, thank you. I got to see exactly what Mrs. Bonilla was talking about when I went to watch the class last Friday. The class started before the bell even rang, and after about 5 minutes of discussing their game plan for the day, they were off running around from place to place, trying to make sure they had everything ready for their food booth. Oh, and did I mention they had to get ready for the rally at lunchtime too? After one long day, I checked in with one of the ASB members one last time.
All right, so it's third quarter here at the varsity game. So Darren, what booth did you work at today?
I worked at the junior food booth for Tri-Tip.
And how successful were you guys this evening?
We sold out tonight. We did pretty well.
All right, well, I wish you guys the same luck in future games. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Megan. Now let's go to Aaron Cavazos
for this week's Horn Toad Highlights.
Hi, I'm Aaron Cavazos with this week's Horn Toad Highlights.
Hi, I'm Christian Silva with In the News at CHS, here talking to Nick Montoya about tonight's game. So, Nick, what are your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, tonight, we got to come out, first home game of the season. We got to give the crowd what they're looking for, just come out and play hard.
Okay. What do you think your team needs to do tonight to come out with the victory?
Well, we need to shut down their wing T offense and just hold them on defense, put some points on the board, just come out with the victory.
Thanks, Nick. Good luck tonight. Now back to you, Aaron.
Last Friday, the Kalinga Horn Toads battled it out as they welcomed the Chowchilla Redskins. The Toads play a very aggressive Chowchilla team, fought hard till the end, but fell short, losing by a final 29-6 score. Christian Silva met up with Nick Montoya after the game to hear about his thoughts on the team's performance.
Hi, I'm back here with Nick. Nick, tell us your thoughts on tonight's performance.
We just didn't do our jobs, and we just got to take care of work next week.
You guys travel to Kermit next week. What are your thoughts on that game?
We just got to practice hard and just make our mistakes not happen and just hopefully get a win.
All right, thanks, Nick. Back to you, Aaron.
Thanks, Christian. The Toads travel next week to Kerman to take on the Lions. Good luck, Toads. Last Tuesday, the volleyball girls went up for a match against Los Palos at Kalinga. JV girls fought hard and won the first 2 games in the 2 out of 3 series. As for varsity, they struggled to keep up, losing 3 out of 5 in an intensely close match that went down to the wire. Lupe Beltran got a chance to talk to the senior Toriello about the varsity game.
Hi, I'm Lupe Beltran with In the News at CHS, and here I am with Tori Allo to talk about last night's volleyball game. So, Tori, how did you guys do last night?
We took them to 5 games and we ended up losing.
How do you feel you did last night?
I think as a team we did really well. We fought really hard. We just, didn't cut it at the end.
What do you think you guys can improve on more?
Like our coach said, it's just all in our heads. Like, we have all the work down. We just, when we get down, we never pick it back up. So we just need to work on that.
Okay, well, thank you, and hope you guys win the next game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Lupe. The Lady Horned Toads continued their tennis season last week. On Tuesday, the girls battled it out against CVC and lost in a close tiebreaker, leaving the final score 5-4. Thursday, they played Kingsburg and also came out with a tough loss. Today, the girls host their first home game against Orosi High School. Go out there and support your girls' tennis team. That was this week's Horned Toad Highlights. Back to you, Jessica and Cynthia.
Thanks, Aaron.
And thank you for watching.
And remember,
If it's important,
it's in the news at CHS.
And you're watching.
And
Here we
you are
go.
watching. Now let's go to this week's. Oh, just kidding. Now
If it's important,
it's in the news at CHS. Important.
Thank you, Ms. Fisher.
Bulletin, community service. So, do you participate in any of the community service hours